Here with Jalen Hurts, quarterback of the NFC champion Philadelphia Eagles. Does it hurt to be referred to as NFC champion Eagles instead of Super Bowl champion Eagles? Do you still think about it?
Yeah, you think about a lot of moments that you can use as fuel moving forward, and it's a great opportunity we had last year, a great run we had, but, last year is just long gone, and it's about moving forward and building an identity for this team, figuring out what we're going to be this year.
In the offseason, you signed one of the biggest contracts a player has ever signed in the NFL. What did it mean for you after being sort of doubted quite a bit, like at Alabama first, having to transfer, then coming in here ostensibly as a backup, winning the job? What did that mean to you signing that deal?
Yeah, I think there's a lot to give gratitude towards, and I'm very thankful to be the leader of this franchise and to have the opportunities I have ahead of me. But the journey is far from over. So I just embrace the day-by-day grind and process of everything, and I've always been elite at focusing on what I need to focus on. So I'm going to try and do my best to maintain that.
I asked Nick Sirianni, what'd you say to Jalen after he signed his contract? He said, well, I just said congratulations. You remember what you said to him?
Right. I don't remember particularly, but
he said it was something like, let's get back to work.
Right. Well, yeah. I think for him, I think he has a good feel for my desires as a player, as a leader, as a man, and the things that I want to accomplish here. And we plan on doing that together, but it's a day-by-day thing, so there's a lot of fuel there.
I remember the first time I talked to you last year after you played Jacksonville, and in the course of about a 7-minute interview, you referred to your father twice as Coach Hurts. Yeah. Not as Dad, not as anything else. Pops, Coach Hurts. Yeah. Is that from growing up in Texas, or is that just the way you feel about your dad?
Well, I think just with the childhood that I've had, there's been a lot of opportunities to call him Dad and to call him Coach, but there are a lot of times on the sideline when we were on the sideline together where I did call him Daddy, and I love him as a father and as a coach. But he's played a pivotal and monumental role in my development, who I am as a man, the things I've been able to see, the things I've been able to witness. It's all made me who I am. So that's all the credit to him.
2 questions about the Super Bowl. When you look back at that game, you may not think this because you guys lost the game. But when I think about it, I say it must be pretty special to play the best game of your life in the biggest game of your life. Does that occur to you?
No, I think that's for everybody else to talk about. I went in there with a goal, and that was what it was. So I think I moved forward from it. Always using everything that I can as slight motivation, but I don't need much. So it's a day-by-day journey. This is where we are now, and we're creating an identity for what this team is going to be, and it's a process in itself.
You have the lock screen on your phone. It's a picture of you walking off the field at the Super Bowl, the confetti flying in the background, the red confetti for the Kansas City Chiefs and not for you guys. Why do you have that on your phone?
I care not to comment on that. Yeah. You guys wouldn't know if it was up to me. So, there ain't much to say about it.
Okay. So I want to ask you one thing about going forward, okay? What did you do this offseason specifically to try to become a better player, a better quarterback?
I think just the overall development, and trying to grow in every part of my game. Every time you go into an offseason, for me at least, I look at guys like MJ and Kobe and how they kind of diagnose their game, and obviously 2 different sports, but just trying to kind of push forward my strengths and get better at my strengths and the things that I do well, and then turn my weaknesses into my strengths. So just improving in all areas, and now just, like I said the other day, I really embracing the idea of being. I've always been a unique player, but embracing the rarity of being a true triple threat, and being able to do all of the things that the quarterback position requires. So I just want to continue developing those 3 areas of my game, be the best leader I can be, and that goes a long way as well.
Triple threat: throwing, running, leading.
Throwing, running, your mind.
Yeah.
There's a long time they told me they said guys like me couldn't think or couldn't process, so trying to put that to sleep.
Last thing, when I asked Nick Sirianni what about this offseason with your quarterback is different, and he goes, I sit in on quarterback meetings now, and I listen to him with the coaches and with the players, and it's like sitting in on a coaches meeting, not a position meeting. Do you feel really confident and getting more confident in your ability to diagnose like a coach?
I think confidence in all of those things, it comes with preparation and it comes with time. You know, you look at the course of my career, I can say honestly that it's been a true development, but it's been a grind and an intense grind, and intentionally trying to just grow, learn, and soak up as much as I can. So as time goes by, that's what I yearn for, but it's a process, you know, and I embrace and find the thrill in that process of the game and that part of the game.
Jalen Hurts, thanks a lot. Have a fun year.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.